welcome to the first episode.
This horror vine. So this is the first episode of what will hopefully be a lengthy series. And yeah, I guess we'll get started. Just a disclosure note, I'm playing on my crappy laptop while a screen recording software is being run. So it will be fairly laggy occasionally. I'm hoping it won't be, but I guess we'll see. Hopefully the audio is working okay and everything, and let me know if there's anything that I should change. I am playing on the maximum settings. Anything lower than that and it just looks disgusting. So yeah, I guess we'll get started. So we're just going to do a random new game. I started a game earlier just to test it out and see how it worked. But I have not played very much into this. I know the basics, and I'm hoping it'll be enough to get me through it without causing a lot of deaths. Just backstory of the game. It's about refugees in Poland in the middle of war, just trying to survive. So I'll let this play out. Okay, so these are 3 survivors. If you want, you can take a minute to read this. I will read their bios once we get past this. I will read the last paragraph, actually. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends, so when war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavle while scavenging for supplies. He used to be Pogorin's, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Pogorin's star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war, so they teamed up hoping for the best. So this is Pavle. Before this whole mess began, I lived with my wife and son in the better part of the city. I haven't seen them in a long time. I hope they are okay. I'm not doing so well, as you can see. Who needs football players during war? Nobody cares about sports when every day can be their last. So I scavenged the ruins like everyone else, hoping for the best. Down here, we have Bruno. Before the war, I used to own a restaurant. I even had my own TV show, Bruno's Cuisine. I'm sure you've seen it. I visited beautiful places where I was filmed cooking exquisite dishes. All that seems of no importance now, don't you think? Nowadays, you're lucky if you get your hands on some canned meat or a bag of rice, and who knows how long this war is going to last. And then last, but not least, we have Marco. I thought I'd been through hell before. I'm a fireman. I entered blazing buildings to save lives more times than I care to remember, but back then I'd people teamed up against a common foe, namely the fire. Nowadays, your former neighbor can kill you because your grandparents spoke a different language than his. This is true hell on earth. Okay. And to start off, I guess we will have them scavenge some of the stuff in the building. Wherever there's a little hand sign, that means there's a pile to scavenge. Oh, so there's rubble there, so we'll have them clear away the rubble, but that takes a while, so it might be a minute. As you can see, it is fairly laggy, so I will definitely have to do some optimization in between episodes, otherwise that will continue. Here we go, our first materials. So components, various components needed to make just about anything. Nails, duct tape, plastic containers, scrap, things like that. So we'll take all that. And then you can go and grab this. Okay, we got another thing. So we got components, wood, pretty self-explanatory, and a lockpick to unlock a door. Yeah, I'll definitely need to optimize settings after this. So, I'll have you read this. Some parts of radio station are still here. Cool, so that means there's probably a radio there. I mean, I would assume that's what that means. You can go down. Oh, this is open now. Components, wood, lockpick. Perfect. All of those will come in useful. And wow, I did not realize there was an entirely other section over here. This is a really good place. Lots of space to do whatever I need to do. So run down there and grab that. Where did Bruno go? Oh, there's Bruno. And you head down there and do that. As you can see, the digging takes quite a while over here. But yeah, we got a really lucky roll. On the world I opened up earlier, we got an ish world. Oop, parts and electronic parts. Perfect. Why don't you run up and open that door? Yeah, we got a pretty unlucky roll. A fairly small house. Not too much going on in the way of equipment. Yeah, this is looking good so far. So have you go up there and grab that. Yeah, the first day, I think, is going to just be scavenging stuff. Oh, that's a chair. Perfect. Love that. Oh, he's almost done with that pile, and then we'll have an entirely new section. But go up there, grab that. Why don't you start digging there? That'll be helpful. And when this pile is done, in just a few seconds, I think maybe I'll take a minute right now to explain the purpose of the game, and hopefully I'll remember to put up a screenshot of the description from Steam. It's a game about Poland refugees, as I said before, and we need to survive. During the day, there's snipers outside, so we can't really venture outside of the house. Let me clear that away. But during the night, we go scavenge places in order to get materials. That's completely blocked off. Okay. In order to get materials to create. So actually, we'll have you run over here. Or should we lockpick this? No, there's a dirt pile in the way. So, yes, let's see if we can build anything. I think that will be a good step. I'm thinking we'll probably do about 2 days per episode. As you can see, or you could see a second ago, it's 11:30 right now. Should I make this, or should I make the bed? I think I'm gonna make the bed, because that's fairly important so that everyone can get a good night's rest when we sleep at night. And we'll put this in the basement, because of course, you know, bed's in the basement. So he's gonna go work on that, and these are being dug. So yeah, I'm very excited for this game. I saw it a couple weeks ago, and I thought it would be a really interesting game, especially since most war games are on the other side of the war, on the part of the soldier. So it's really interesting that they made an entire game around the refugee part of it, and it's all about managing resources. I'm a really big survival fan, so this will definitely be an exciting game for me to play. And I hope it's actually recording. Again, I'm not very experienced in all of this, which is unfortunate for me, but yeah, I am excited to finally be doing this. I've been wanting to start YouTube for a while now. We'll have Marco unlock that door. And we should... One thing that I found in the small play session that I did earlier today... food. Perfect. Food, electronics, parts. Perfect. Is that a radio is actually really helpful. It tells you the temperature, whether there's a higher chance of being looted at night. So you can leave more people up on guard, or maybe more people sleeping if it's the other way around. I'm gonna have you go over there and have you do nope. Okay, you're gonna go up there. So I think what I'm going to do now is get a crowbar, have Bruno make a crowbar, and then maybe we can break down this door. I think I'm going to spend the first day definitely looting everything and not necessarily making a bunch of stuff. So the more resources we have, the better. Yes, we can make a radio. Perfect. So radio can go in the kitchen. Perfect. And go make that. Nope. Go make that. If you didn't know, 1 click makes them walk, and 2 clicks, like a double click, makes them sprint, which is pretty useful because they do move fairly slow when they walk. So this side of the house is almost clear. We just have the attic, which we're raiding now, and the basement, which we can raid once. Who's this? Marco is done with the digging. Oh, okay. Ooh, jewelry, vegetables, and raw food. Excellent. Food is definitely can be an issue, so... Okay, so this part of the house, this is huge. And yeah, there's nothing outside. I do love how when you scroll back and forth, I mean, if you watch right there, you get sort of a 3D view in this archway too. So even though it's a 2D game, you get the 3D background, because you can see around that corner. You can see through there. Are there any other holes? Not really. Where are you going? What are you doing? Go back and dig. Maybe I must have clicked somewhere. Okay, let's listen to the radio. Oh boy, this is... Please come back and do this. The rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply will result in death. Okay. The upcoming days should still be nice and warm, perfect for a stroll in the park, so we don't need heaters yet. Which is good for us, because heaters are fairly expensive, from what I can remember. Is there another message? Yes. Despite desperate counterattacks by the rebels trying to lift the siege of Bugaran, the city remains cut off. Government forces do not allow any aid to reach the city, claiming it would end up in rebel hands. Okay. So, is there anything else we can make right now? And I should get you on... Oh. Let's get metal workshop. And we can put that... This can be our kind of workshop room. Is this a medicine cabinet, maybe? I mean, I see bandages, medicine, and not sure what those are. And this is obviously our fridge. So yeah, I don't know how long we'll survive. I mean, I know it's fairly easy to make a mistake and then one of your 3 people dies, which can be unfortunate. So we'll see how long we survive. I mean, maybe this first run will go perfectly. I'm hoping that it will, but if it doesn't, obviously we will start a new world. And depending on how far we get, I may just play, and then the next episode will be kind of where we left off-ish. So yeah, we've got lockpick, crowbar, we need some more components for a crowbar, knife we need weapon parts, but otherwise we're good, and a shovel we need more wood, so scavenging tonight will definitely be very useful. And scavenging starts at 8, I believe. Perfect, this is done, so let's go raid in here and hopefully we'll get some components. That will be useful. Wood. Okay, so we can make a shovel. And then, can you pick lock that? Pick that lock. English is hard sometimes. Okay. And we're in. Books. Yeah, so I was right. Bandages, medications, and cooked food. So that is definitely a medicine cabinet up there. And yeah, we have some medicine in there now. So I think that's kind of all we can access right now. Unless we get that going. Marco, can you run, please? Thank you. I'm not sure why I'm only using Marco right now. Marco's kind of my favorite right now. Look at this man. We've got Bruno and Pavle. So Pavle is slightly sick. So do we have medication? Would that work on him? Oh, it's the night. Okay. So I think what we'll do... Slightly wounded. When did you get wounded? There's so much to learn. Okay. So you'll sleep in the bed and hopefully heal up a little bit, and we'll put Pavle on guard. And then we'll go out and scavenge with Marco. And, okay, lots of food, materials, meds, weapons, parts. Food, meds, weapons, parts. Food, meds, parts. I think we'll go to the abandoned cottage. I mean, it's closest. We might as well. And I don't... Oh, the scrolling is a little bit strange. I don't think we don't have anything to take with us, really, so we'll just go. And I know that being skilled in scavenging means you have extra slots in your inventory, which is good. It means we can carry a lot more. Okay. So let's start raiding. Shell casings, I assume for a shotgun, components, and wood. Okie doke. Let's move on over. We want to run. We want to walk. We want to walk. There's a sound inside. I really hope that's not a person. Oh my, that's a lot. That's some good loot right there. Alright, let's take a peek. Okay, the sound is right there. I don't think there's a person. Oh, I can't get in. Oh, there's a room down here. That's actually really interesting. Okay, I may leave the teddy bear for now, because I would like to get some food and weapon parts. We can come back for all this later. On another night. Ooh, wood. Perfect. Ugh, I gotta stop running. Okay, we got gunpowder. I definitely want to take that. I may ditch some of the wood for now and take some more components. And some gears. And let's check this. And I want to see if that's a person. Because it would be good to know. I'm going to leave the shell casings here. There's not really anything we can do with that yet, but I'm going to take the weapon parts. Oh, I kind of want the Alright. We're going to save what we've got, and we're going to check out what this is. This may be a mistake. It didn't say danger. Yes, that's just a rat. Perfect. What's in here? All stuff we can come back and get. Okay. Can we unbar this door from this side? Yes, we can. Perfect. Let's make a run for the exit. So that's the first day. That took about, let's see, almost 20 minutes. So I may just stop there for this episode. Yeah, why don't we stop here? And this will be a fairly short episode, but it'll be good. And then we'll start on day 2 next time. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I would love if you would leave a like and subscribe. Again, I'm not really doing this for any money or anything. This is all just for fun. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.